Let's check the Cyberpunk 2077 livestream from GameSpot. I haven't watched any Cyberpunk footage ever, and the reason is because I didn't wanna get influenced by others' trailers and all of the marketing fakery that usually happens with big titles like this one. They get you hyped. Oh, it's gonna be that. Oh, it's gonna be that. Changing your perspective as a player. At the end of the day, it's gonna be a $60 game, which you're gonna compare it with another $60. So developers and marketing agencies and all of that, usually they do these campaigns to manipulate your train of thoughts for the future, hyping you or giving you some expectations or giving you an idea what the game is gonna be and milking the whole idea cyberpunk, which the first time that I heard it was like last year or something, and it was like, oh my god, I was waiting for this game for so long, and I'm like, what the hell is this game? It's not even developed. How are you hyped about it? This is the first time that I hear this game. That's what got me confused, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Why is he so hyped, and why do I not know anything about it? So he was hyped before anything else, before even they announced that they existed or they're developing the game.
You meant to come out in one piece? How about we go over the plan?
It has some very detailed elements, like very high detail, technology, effects. It has a lot of things. Again, it might be After Effects, might be a lot of things just for the trailer to look even cooler. You know, when a trailer meets reality, we've seen them everywhere, pretty much on any other game. I'm seeing a couple of gameplay parts, but we are there. It has a lot of detail. That's what I'm seeing right now. That much of detail that make me think that that it's not open world. Of course, it wouldn't have such a detail if it was an open world, because it's what we call scripted environment. This NPC will go from here to here. It's gonna say 5 lines, 10 lines. If something is gonna happen, then blah blah blah. This is the coding. If A or B or C or D, then A, B, C, and D. Scripted. Walk from there to there, blah blah blah. With high detail, like much effort and high detail, it usually goes to titles that are like AAAs, and they have a very narrow pathing for you to go out of. Just put it that way. You're gonna go this way. You're gonna see this tree, this amazing tree, this specific one. You know, it's very... There we go. So this is what we call pathing. You see the wall, ground, wall, ceiling? This is your tube. You go from here to here. You can't go left or right. It's gonna be built in with his garden, so you won't be able to turn left or right unless the game wants you to. So that's not considered open world. I don't think you can even stop over here and jump over the fence of a house. For example, I'm just giving examples. I don't think that is a truly open world, which might be okay. No problemo.
What you have just seen is only the prologue of the game. So that awesome stuff is only happening in the first few quests.
That's usually what happens, right, chat? Right? Just don't get surprised if the first 10 minutes of the game is the most amazing moments that you've ever seen in a game, because that's what a good development usually does, which is showing you with all the good stuff at the beginning so they can keep you later on. Usually when games fail is the replayability, the uniqueness as the time goes by, how much repetitiveness you're gonna see over the hours that you're gonna be playing the game. So if it's an 100 hours gameplay game, 20 hours will be the best amazing hours that you ever seen in your life. Maybe less, maybe 15, maybe 10. And after that, oh boy, hear a lot again and again. That's where truly the game shows. So yeah, this is the beginning, just the beginning. You can't imagine what it's gonna be after this. No, because that's usually what happens with the AAA games. They have you at the beginning, and then later on it's like some bullcrap mechanic. I hope it's that exciting the entire time.
Surrounded by the 7th one that we call the Badlands. As a player,
This is open world. Interesting. I wasn't expecting that.
to be able to gather money, to be able to modify their bodies, push
There is some tubings.
themselves to the limits, to put their hands on.
At least in the town.
But as you can expect, not everything goes as planned. And but to see it, you will have to play the game.
Some tubing, pathing, whatever you want to call it. Points of interest is the most important when it comes to stuff like that. It has been proven by GTA for so many years. Point of interest, houses, and walking around. What I'm seeing right now, trailers.
And as a player, you'll be able to traverse that space in your car or motorcycle. This is a space that is inhabited by the nomads. Nomads are living in different families and they are traveling across that space in convoys made out of the cars and motorcycles.
I hope it has points of interest around the desert. Obviously, in the town is gonna be the content, most of the content, that they wanna keep having it looking good and all of that. But I wanna see what is out there. That's the important one. Because for how long you're gonna spend your time in there. It has to be like a lot of content outside of there.
Plan's simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast.
You're gonna rob a store or something? That's memories. Displaying memories of someone else.
Down! Everybody! On the ground! I want to see you kissing the flooring! Money! Now! Or I will fucking drop you! I swear to God! Well, yeah, hey... now! Before I blow your fucking head off!
Yeah, that was scripted though. It's not something that you did. It's not something that you did. It got recorded and now you can play back this. It's just like a cinematic that you can go back. That you see it in real time. But then you can... It's pre-recorded, pre-made. He runs and then haba.
See that? They shot him and he never saw it coming.
Ooh.
But you will. Here it comes. My favorite part of the game. See the blinking thing over the entrance? Surveillance cam. Must have caught our shooter. You'll see in a sec. Cam feeds to the screen behind the clerk. Roll back to where the screen...
It looks like shit though, not gonna lie. But it's just probably the quality of the video, compression of the YouTube, blah blah. That will be a thing that you're gonna be able to activate, review, playback, blah blah, in a cinematic when something bad happened to you. It's not gonna be like, oh, I'm walking down the street, I get shot, oh, replay back. No, it's not gonna be a scenario like that. Unless you are in a mission, into a scripted mission and all of that, right? If it's gonna be a company that you're gonna trust, it's gonna be them. I did not know that Cyberpunk was Project Red at all. I had no clue. Like, this caught me so off guard. Holy. Maybe the hype and the expectations, if someone's gonna do something like that, they're gonna be the one that they're gonna do it. Let's see some of the gameplay from the review, from the event.
It's the same for all you termites in Haywood. Born here, live here, die here.
Okay, I get the whole cinematic thingy, sure, all scripted. I wanna see him like walking around and shit, driving around in the desert. Where is that video? Somewhere over there? There we go.
Stop your vehicle immediately.
Let's get out of here.
Jesus Christ. Just go off court. For the fuck of it. It's looking legit, man. Whoever is playing, holy. Like holy, whoever is playing. I wanna see some melee combat. Ooh. Yeah, that wasn't really a melee combat, wasn't it? I saw him earlier punching another dude. I was like, yeah, that doesn't look good.
The implantation is against my beliefs.
I know this combat system. Yeah. This is the combat that we call locked target, which once you get to the proximity of the guy or you click a button, it locks you. No matter where you move, left or right, it's fully locked. Of course, we see the perspective from a console, I believe. It might be integrated in a little bit different way on a PC. Not that you're gonna do much of a melee anyways, but playing on a very easy, tanking all the shots and not even half health. The question is, will it have a different difficulty? Because if it does, crank that shit all the way to the max, baby. $60, worth it? It's a tough question. It is what I thought it is. It's a fully scripted. If I judge a game based on the graphics, yeah, sure. But that's not what video games is about. That's like a 10% or 20% of the game is the graphics. Then you go into the progression. There's no progression that we can see so far that I can say yes, it's worth it. Replayability. Graphics don't impress me. Never did. Same with the cosmetics. It's mostly mechanics of the game, and what I'm seeing so far is fully scripted. A little bit of customization, probably. There is some sort of customization, but a lot of scripting. You stop here the car, you exit the car, you enter into the script.
Te vas a enterar mañana. No.
Wait for it.
Yo también te quiero, ma.
Now.
Yeah, about time, Holmes.
He's gonna start walking inside. I wanna see whether he's gonna be walking or if the script will walk him. You take me wherever you want. You know that's what I wanna see.
They just don't know it yet. Ready to get your cherry popped? Yeah, come on.
Now he's walking himself, I think. I mean, he's really following him, so...
Place used to be a morgue. You believe that? Who would have thunk?
Yeah, I'm more interested in to see the in-between. You know what I mean? I haven't seen any looting. Have you? No, right? Like, how do you obtain weapons? Obviously, craftables is not a thing. Only you have those doctors that they give you upgrades. So how do you obtain a new weapon or whatever? Based on what? Experience? That's all. Experience points on the top. Playing this game is like playing in a movie or some shit like that, you know? If there is no looting, that means you don't have anything craftable, obviously. So that means the progression is very... small, if not almost non-existent. They didn't show us inventory at all. So far, based on all of those elements not being there, I'm not saying that they don't exist, it's just I didn't see them. It's a $40, if not 35, $40 game. At any point he opens his inventory, please tell me something here. Okay, so this is his skill tree. And that's it. Messages, profile presets. Remove patch. Sure. Yeah, why not? Talk to the mechanic. Will I be able to buy a new car? Is that a currency? Don't think so. Yeah, okay. I wasn't far away from what I initially thought about the game when I was seeing the first little trailers there and just sneak peeks around. That I said it's gonna be like a movie where it's gonna be a fully scripted, fully, like everywhere you go, it's gonna be missions. The open world aspect is not gonna really be an open world, going around looting, killing, grabbing loot, you know, all of that. Doesn't seem that you get that. The only thing that you gain is doing quests and getting experience to be able to apply those experience points into your skill tree that will give you some sort of customization of your character. But again, you know, it's missing a couple of elements that they are very important, at least to me, which is lootable, craftables, customizations and stuff like that, which I don't see them there. Not saying the game is not gonna be good. It's just I'm gonna say the only thing that matters at this game specifically, it will be how long the campaign will last. And there is gonna determine the price of the final game as well. Because there is no replayability. Going back is for what? For looting? There's no looting. Or grinding something? There's no grinding. There's nothing of those. So you run through the script, you run through the story, and that's it. You're done. That's gonna put the value down. Because it's a one-time play and that's it. But I don't care if the graphics looks amazing. But if the campaign's like 40 hours, then that's not a $60 game. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm speculating. Overpricing. That's the final conclusion. That's my final thoughts when it comes to Cyberpunk 2077. To my opinion, I think it's gonna be an overpriced game with not that big of a campaign. Just because of the limitations on the replayability of the game itself is not gonna be any replayability whatsoever that puts your game in a lower value. Games that you can play over and over again, it's understandable to have a high value. But this one, I don't see that yet. And I don't think that it's gonna be in the game, from what I can see. That's what I think.